Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bolthead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marines? Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Whoa. Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5! Oh god! They're trying to get through the door! Security! Intruders! No!
Sam! Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
This way!
Behind us! Secure those blast doors!
Wait for me!
Move!
Whoa! Look, Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir! There it is, fool!
It was an accident!
I never thought I'd see the things I have. The first time I saw clear stars in vacuum. The first time my daughter cried. The first time I saw a planet burn to cinders and glass under Covenant bombardment. At least we didn't have to watch that happen to Reach. Catherine was down there, with all her Spartans, too stubborn to run. Now here we are, in unknown space, staring at another first at this ring. When we fled Reach, I obeyed the cold protocol and ordered Cortana to plot a random course through slip space to ensure that no Covenant ships followed us to UNSC population centers. I have a feeling Cortana isn't telling me everything. The chances that we found this ring through a random slip space jump are astronomically low. But she's the only hope we have of surviving, let alone making it home. So for now, I'll just have to trust her judgment. And if not hers, then at least the Chief's. Jacob Keyes, Captain, UNSC Navy.
Get clear, Chief! Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
Fire control for the main cannon is offline. Nothing of consequence hit us before the detonation. It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Hull breach! Hull breach on decks 11 and 12!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Funny. I remember more empty space.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I'll see you on the surface. Get moving, Master Chief. There's nothing you can do here.
Coward.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Combat teams on deck 7 and 8. Fall back to secondary defensive position.
Keep it up! Hold your fire! Out the way, man! Come out where I can see you! No sign of him. Right behind you. Do you see him?
I didn't know how much more time we had. I don't know how much time we can possibly have. Not just me and my command, but all of humanity. We just witnessed nearly 1 billion people die as the Covenant discovered our fleet and the planet Reach. That world is nothing but a burning cinder now. No different than all the others we've lost in this long war. This was different, though, for me. I've lost people under my command before, but these were people we knew. It was my second home. Our escape was a miracle in itself. I thought it was all over when a Covenant warship ambushed us as we left the dry dock. We are only here thanks to the sacrifices of the Spartans of Noble Team. I regret having to leave Noble 6 behind, but as the Covenant fleet started to close in, my orders were clear. Getting the package to safety was my priority, and any risk that to that mission would be a disservice to the price those Spartans paid along the way. I feel responsible, not just because Noble Team died delivering the Cortana fragment to us, but because in a way I am responsible for their decision, Catherine and I both.
Boarders have breached the fire control center.
Through 9, fall back to secondary defensive position.
Look, there he is! What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move it! Back to the airlock!
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards. Wait. We need to get to that door that's been damaged by an explosion. Analyzing. The door's control mechanism is offline, but it's taken a lot of damage. You should be able to bash it open with the butt of your weapon.
Defense turrets active.
Yes, go defense turrets.
Rolling out personnel on deck 1 and 4. Report to dispatch stations immediately.
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
I wonder what the Chinks thinks of who he is. Not the Master Chief as he is now, but rather the boy I knew as John. That was his name. I wonder sometimes if I had known what would become of those children. Would I have helped? Would I have stayed silent? Or warned them to run? I've heard some describe Catherine as a monster for what she did to those children, but she loved them all. She cared. She did it was at the time the greater good, and in the end her ugly gamble may be all that stands between us and extinction. Whoever that boy would have become, he is now, for all purposes, dead. He's the Master Chief now, and he may be the sole person who can save us all. But all those other children, the Spartans, we had to leave behind as they were burned alive when the Covenant glassed the planet. Forget what I'm feeling. I don't know the Chief can keep it together. They're all gone. The only families he ever had. Worst of all, he sent them down there. They died following his orders. I have faced the same reality countless times, but when I lead my ship into combat and certain death, I expect to die too. I hope I never have to feel the guilt of leading people to their death while I survive, but I do feel guilty, because I also followed orders. And because of that, someone I love is now dead. I let Catherine stay down there. I let her stay.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Die already.
All remaining crew and ops personnel, hit the lifeboats. Fall back to evac stations. All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams, repel boarders until ops personnel are away. Good luck. He's out.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying the life pods. really don't want us on that ring.
Combat team, Alpha, November, pull out the nearest evac station.
Hello, person who joined.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways. They're right on top of us. Let's find another way through. I like this thing.
No!
No.
Gravity terminal in Section E is offline.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Gravity terminal in Section E is online.
Ask yourself this question. Is what I'm doing right now helping Cortana from blowing into tiny, tiny bits?
Yes.
The damage to
Yes.
the superstructure is extensive. I don't know
Yes,
how
I
much
am.
more abuse the Autumn can take.
What about it?
All remaining combat teams, pull out and abandon ship. Combat teams on deck 7 and 8, fall back to secondary defensive position.
Bruh.
Reserve combat teams on decks 5.
You
through
did
9,
not sound happy.
secondary defensive
You're
position.
very sad, aren't you?
We just lost a life pod. Maybe it's just as well that we missed that one.
Huh? Which life pod?
Gravity terminal in section NC is offline.
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1 through 4, report to evac stations immediately.
I'm going after him. I'm with you. There it is.
You missed. There's no stopping nothing. Crap. Bruh. Where'd it go?
Crew and ops personnel on
There we
decks
go.
9 through 12, report to evac stations now.
I'm going to be so resilient.
All remaining crew and ops personnel, hit the lifeboat. Fall back to evac stations.
Hello, two people who have joined.
Where that came from. Yeah, man. Covering fire!
I only recently learned what become of the children I observed with Catherine so many years ago. I've heard rumors over the years about elite soldiers who we now know as Spartans and their seemingly inhuman abilities. At first they were just stories of suspicious incidents. Kids stealing pelicans, recovery items sent to far-off worlds I had once visited. Dots people couldn't connect into a single shape. But once I heard the story about a young boy who killed several ODSTs in unarmed combat, I knew for sure what I had been part of. The Spartans. Now all dead, save one. It's hard to believe he was a small, freckled kid I met nearly 30 years ago when all available Spartans were brought to Reach to be briefed on Red Flag. I could see similarities to the kids Catherine and I once tested. I didn't recognize the ones who saved us on Reach. However, they were Spartans nonetheless. Catherine looked at all of them like they were her own children. Yet she could not raise Miranda with me, her own real flesh and blood. Ah, crap.
Through November, pull out the nearest evac station.
Gravity unstable.
Don't waste your pity on them. I don't think they like you much anyway.
Gravity stabilized.
Covenant must have brought something with them.
At long last, I have found the bridge and infiltrated it. The conversation I have overheard confirms my suspicions. The humans were not aware that their jump would lead them to Halo. Their captain, whom they referred to as Keys, is clearly an experienced tactician. I have reason to believe he is responsible for the ignoble defeat we suffered on the human world of Sigma Octonus, where we thought a sacred artifact might lead us to the rings. They were purging their database and making preparations to land the ship on Halo. They plan to travel to their escape pods. Extraction of keys will be problematic at best. If I follow them to the life pods, I may certainly risk detection. However, there is no way to know exactly where the ship will crash onto Halo. And if anyone is left if anyone is left on board, they will most certainly die on impact. I am dropping my recorded log and transceiver for my brethren to find, while I accompany Keys off the ship onto the ring. It is imperative our brothers find their escape craft before Keys can regroup with the rest of his ilk. I will make contact again at a later time, as I monitor Keys' movements. Ah. That was easy.
Fall back to tertiary defensive positions. Teams on deck 7 and 8 fall back to secondary defensive position.
What are you throwing? What are you trying to do?
All hands, this is your captain. Any remaining personnel to the lifeboats immediately. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Take me out! Back out! Hey, don't like it, do you?
The third combat teams up at 5 through 9 fall back to secondary defensive positions.
There's more where that came from. Nice! Hey!
Hello.
Straight! Fire in the hole! Cavalry has arrived! Right that on!
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1 through 4 report to evac systems immediately.
Crap.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly,
no.
get aboard before
Oh,
it
no.
launches.
Ah!
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
You're on him! She's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone, this is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
I'm losing her. Brace for impact!
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.